so I just got to Mount Laguna and I picked up my first resupply box, and it's full of all sorts of goodies, and it's full of insoles, which my mom sent me because my feet were hurting, so I'm very grateful for this. And then she threw in a couple extra snacks, like some Cheez-Its, so. Okay, so I just left the Mount Laguna campground, and I am heading on to my next destination, which is ultimately Scissors Crossing, where I will then hitch a ride into Julian, where I have a new backpack waiting for me. This one is a great backpack, but the complete lack of ventilation is just absolutely killer. So I have a Z-Packs Arc Haul Blast waiting for me in Julian. So I think I should be there in like 2 or 3 days, and it should be a much easier 2 or 3 days than this last couple, because from here on out, at least for a little while, it's either downhill or mostly flat. So that is going to be a fabulous change that I am really looking forward to, and hopefully means I can kind of push out some more miles each day. So I've come about 3.4 miles so far today, so not very far, but I did get kind of a late start since I slept in, and the sun is beating down. So this is why I'm going to wait for the next couple hours till it cools down a bit. Just sitting up here on this hillside, it's really gorgeous. And yeah, just gonna chill here, enjoy this little breeze, stay cool until it gets later in the day, and then I'm gonna start hiking again. Go at least another 4 miles. Really not much to film, it's just walking. Just more walking. So I'm at my first water source of the day, and I have just discovered that my thirst triumphs my fear of bees. There's just so many bees. So many bees around the water fountain. Luckily they're all nice and they're bees, not wasps. Still a little freaky though. But I got my water, and thank goodness it's time for a break until the sun goes down. Okay, so I'm just about to leave Penny Pines, which is where I had dinner. And I'm going to do some late evening hiking, potentially my first night hike, to get to the next water source, which is about 4 miles from here, and that's where I'm going to spend the night. So, should be fun and a lot cooler, which hopefully will help a lot. Okay, so it's the morning of day 7. I'm about 5 miles from where I'm going to hitchhike into Julian, so that's exciting because once I get there, I'm going to get my new backpack and take a shower and stuff like that, so that's going to be fantastic. I did my first night hike last night. It was only about 4 miles, but once the sun went completely down and it got very dark, I felt very vulnerable. It was kind of spooky. As soon as I got into camp, I just like threw up my tent and curled up in the false sense of security that it offers me and went right to sleep. Actually wasn't that cold last night, which was fantastic. I also popped and bandaged the one blister that was really giving me issues, and it feels a lot better today, so that's good. Hopefully it should be an easy hike to where I'm hitchhiking. Okay, so it's still pretty early in the day, but I've hit a road a little earlier than I was expecting to, which is great because I don't have to worry about the post office being closed when I get there, because I was really worried they'd be closed by the time I got there and then they wouldn't be open on Sunday or something. So Yeah. Okay, I'm sitting here outside the Julian cider mill, and oh my gosh, it is fantastic. It's $1 for a cup of cider, but hikers get a cup free. So if you're in Julian, make sure you stop by, buy some snacks, get some cider, and oh my word, this is some of the best cider I've ever had. It's so delicious. Highly recommend. Okay, so here is the new pack. It is the Z-Packs Arc Haul Zip, and it has amazing ventilation, which I'm looking forward to. So that's the new pack, so we'll see how it does. I'm about to head out to Scissors Crossing, but first I had to stop by Mom's for a free slice pie. I am really looking forward to this, and if you are in Julian, I highly recommend you stop by here because it's supposed to be really good. Okay, so I am officially leaving Julian. I am just a little outside town, and I am hitchhiking. So hopefully I'll get a ride to Scissors Crossing pretty soon. Actually, might be these people. Yay. So I just got dropped off at Scissors Crossing, where I'm gonna spend the day chilling in the shade of this underpass up here, mostly because the next part of the trail is up and over that. So I don't want to do that in this heat. I'm gonna wait till this evening, head up to the top and make camp. So that's the plan for now, and hopefully there'll be some other hikers hanging out in this underpass to chat with and help pass the time. So I'm here underneath the highway underpass at Scissors Crossing, just waiting for it to cool down. It's about 1:30 now, so I'll be here for quite some time, I think. There is a nice little breeze going on, and I am the only person here. Even when I try and be sociable, there's still no one. So I'm gonna take a nap. Heck yeah. Okay, so I've been here under the underpass for about 4 hours, and it's finally starting to fill up with other hikers as the day goes on. Pretty happening spot right now. Another hour or two and it should be cool enough and dark, and I'm gonna tackle this big hill. Okay, it's about 6:30 and got a whole train of hikers taking on this hill. Now it's a little cooler. Around 6:30 I left the underpass and started hiking up this big hill. I only came about 3 miles, but I did it in about 2 hours, which for me is fairly good coming up a hill. And it was remarkably well graded, so it was a pretty easy ascent. And I actually had fun. This is literally the first time since I've been on the PCT that I had fun while hiking. I've had fun and I've hiked, but not at the same time. So that was really nice. And hopefully bodes well for the future. When I got to camp and was setting up, I saw this little friend, and he made me kind of second guess cowboy camping. I mean, he's not going to hurt me or anything, but I don't want him crawling in my sleeping bag or getting in my food. So I hung my food bag up like this. And hopefully I won't have any visitors in the night trying to chew through my tent or anything. And I didn't really film an ending for this video, so instead I'll just leave you with my favorite picture that I took over the course of making this video. And I wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it and want to see more, please subscribe. And one more time, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.